epidemic.
The heavy and tragic toll of the opioid epidemic. Tonight, we talk with a Tucson woman who has seen it repeatedly claim the lives of family members. The tragedy of the opioid crisis is tearing apart towns and cities all across the country.
And Arizona has seen its fair share of deaths linked to this as well. According to the latest numbers from the state of Arizona, the first 6 months of 2019 have seen more than 1,300 opioid overdoses. That's slightly lower than over the same period last year. The CDC says more than 2/3 of all overdose deaths in 2017 involved opioids.
New at 6, KOLD News 13's Craig Reck spoke with a woman in Tucson who hopes her family's pain can inspire others to speak up.
This is my sister. Of course, these are my children.
There are pictures all over Connie Moreno's apartment.
The first one is my aunt.
Most don't show the suffering her family's been through.
My mom's brother, he died of a heroin overdose.
Some closer than others, all lost to overdoses.
She was kind of like a second sister to me.
10 loved ones taken since the 80s.
And I had to attend, both of their funerals. To me, they're just babies.
Connie says some addiction was obvious, some was hidden. Despite so much death, she says her extended family rarely talked about it.
At what point are we going to take our kids back and our families back and quit, sweeping things under the rug just because you don't want to talk about it or you're embarrassed by it?
She believes open and honest discussion could save lives. Family knew about her sister's addiction to prescription pills. There was more they didn't know after she left rehab.
She ended up starting with more street drugs, and we didn't even know about it.
Connie didn't hear much from her sister after that. She can still hear her voice now, though.
I'm just sorry that it had to be this way.
She keeps her old answering machine to play back her final messages.
I want to be friends with you too.
That never happened. Her sister overdosed in this alley on the south side of Tucson. A cross marks the spot where she dropped to the ground. Another cross is just feet away for the same reason. And they won't be the last.
There was someone shooting heroin on the couch that's there. Still happening.
If the drug use is still happening, Connie hopes there are more families talking about it while their loved ones are still alive. Her sister is gone, but not forgotten.
And she was so much more than someone to be found in an alley like that, alone.
In Tucson, Craig Reck, KOLD News 13, live local late breaking.
Horrible story. Connie's sister never fully recovered from that overdose. She died a week later. If you have a family member or a friend who needs help kicking an addiction to opioids, you can call the Arizona Opioid Assistance and Referral Line. That number is 1-888-688-4222. It is free and open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We will have that information posted with this story on KOLD.com. Happening now, we are learning about the arrest of a Tucson man for allegedly trying to smuggle a dangerous opioid into this country. Customs and Border Protection sending us this picture of what officers at the Port of Nogales seized Wednesday. They say nearly 3